I just opened a BMO Savings Builder account, and check this. Every month I save, they give me a reward.
Sweet. It's like having your cake and eating it too.
Oh, and you can get a cash bonus for opening a checking account, which is like...
Eating another cake.
Exactly. Wait, what's on your face?
Is
that... Have you already had cake?
2 cakes, different flavors.
Have a savings habit and get rewarded for it too. Conditions apply. Learn more at BMO.com/kickstart. Accounts are subject to approval and are provided in the United States by BMO Bank and a member FDIC. BMO.
The following is paid programming. The views are not necessarily those of this station. It's the Wake Up Show with the Illinois Black Chamber of Commerce on Chicago's essential storyteller, WVON.
For Chicago, rise and shine. It's the Wake Up Show. Every Sunday, call to action. Powered by the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, we are the champions of change, advocating for diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility in the world of corporate and government contracting. It's not just a show, it's a movement. So get ready for another dynamic journey as we wake up the world to a new era of opportunities and empowerment. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Ives.
Hey, welcome to the Wake Up Show Chicago. Hey, my name is Larry Ivory. I am the president and CEO.
What's going on with people? Hey, you know who this is if it's early on a Saturday morning. 9:07, 9:09, something like that. This is your main man, Buddy Love, repping the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. And hey, listen, we're going to have a great show today. I'm going to pass it around the home because your main man, Buddy, ain't going to be here too long. I just had to come and be excited about the last few days that we had going down. So, do we have no Capitone in the building? I need to go to him. Yeah, we slide it. We're going to get our slide on left and right and do it. So, as I always do on a bright Saturday morning, I'm going to slide it to my right to my main man, MC Mike D. Man, let me tell you something. I'm pumped up for today. See, we've been talking about the VIP cruise and how it was the precursor. It was the kickoff to get ready for the business conference, the annual business. So we done did the VIP boat cruise. We done seen the luminaries, the congressmen, the mayors, the CEOs, the who's who of who. And now, and you're not an owl when you say who. I get you. Come on, man. And now we moving. We are matriculating. Oh Lord, you went in your thesaurus this morning. That's ChatGPT. I got you. Come on, that's the first thing they teach you when you go to the HBCU. As you matriculate, listen. Gotcha. And now we're moving on to the business conference, and we about to unpack some things. You know what I'm saying? Well, Miss LaDonna Ray, the super producer, was on the scene on the boat. Come on, lady. What's going on?
I'm trying to remember if I told anybody where I really was. You just kind of ratted me out. Okay. Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's LaDonna Ray with Ray Consulting. Now, I want to definitely give a shout out to everyone that came out to the VIP pre-convention cruise. It was amazing. I'm hoarse. I have no voice, because it was a lot going on. And I want to just really tell people that it was an amazing opportunity to gather business and QR codes and get networking with people, and the food was amazing. But the most important thing that's coming up is the convention, April 7th and 8th. So kudos to both of you. You're part in it. You were part of the committee, and we definitely couldn't have done it without you. Larry Ivory is waiting patiently, so I'm going to pass the mic. I want to say pass the mic to pass the mic, but I'm going to pass the mic to Mr. Larry Ivory at this time.
Hey, thank you, LaDonna, and thank you to the team. Let me again say that it was a wonderful event, but we're ready to move on to the next step because business requires that we do what we do and we keep on moving. And so today, this conversation is going to be about a little bit about the cruise, the highlights of the cruise a little bit, and giving some accolades to our team. And I'll start with our chair, who was chairing, the VIP cruise. Universal was our main man. You might say Buddy Love. Yes, he was our main man. And then we had a number of other people, like Melverta, who was also one of the key people in the committee. So I'm passing it back to you guys. I'm gonna sit back, relax, and kind of enjoy a little bit, and chime in when I need to. But passing it back to you, Buddy Love. Just on you, man.
Oh man, look here, friends. I came in here to do what I was supposed to do, uplift and highlight just a touch because your main man Buddy Love gotta hit the road. So I want to come on in and make my presence felt for a minute. So it was a great time on the cruise. We got a lot of things done at the rate of still having a good time. We had the mayor-elect in the building, Sam Cunningham, and I love what we did for that brother, to edify him and then allow him to stand on his points and purposes of why he should lead in what he's doing in his mayoral push. Then we had a lot of people. Wind Creek was in the building, Constellation was in the building, and if you didn't get an opportunity to go around and meet and greet some of these people, you missed out on a chance to really highlight yourself, who you are, what you do, and what you're capable of doing. But I love everything that took place, Prez, and it was a great time as usual. But as you said, we know we're going to be pushing now towards the convention where we really get it done with everything that's highlighted in that piece. So MC Mike P, jump on in here real quick, man, because like I said, your buddy, man, I came to do my part because, buddy work a lot, man. I got to hit the road. You know what I mean? So come on in and do what you do.
You know what? This conference is special.
Yes, sir.
And what people need to understand is this. When we talk, last year we said the same thing. You want a seat at the table, but we have to go into talking about, investing in your business and investing in yourself. And oftentimes people will look at what the cost of attending this type of convention is. This is nothing. The cost is nothing. When we begin to talk about the value for the education, the opportunity to do business with large corporations, the opportunity, the educational value that comes out of it, it's priceless. But also in conjunction with that, we got to talk about the entertainment value. We got to talk about the food. Come on now. Well, how much does it cost to come to the business conference?
Come on, man. Enlighten me, brother. Enlighten me.
Ms. LaDonna, give me those numbers. I know you had those numbers with you a little bit earlier today.
I had the discounted amount because the people that were on the VIP cruise got a discount. But watch this. There's a benefit to that.
Come on.
If you go to ilbcc.org, it is a mere $237 starting because that includes our processing fee. So I believe it's $225. Is that right, Larry?
That's correct.
Yeah. So it's $225. And with that, you get, we'll have a comedian, we'll have a fashion show, we'll have singing, but the business aspect of it is the business matchmaking, the breakout sessions, and the workshops. So if you come, make sure, or should I say when you come, make sure that you bring your bag to grab business cards and to pass them out. Have your QR codes ready. Make sure that you know what your business does. A lot of times people show up to a networking event and they don't necessarily know how to describe their own business. Don't think that you don't qualify to come to this conference because this conference is for a business-minded person, period. I don't care if you have a daycare, a bakery, a McDonald's. You may be as big as having a McDonald's. You can still gain something from the business conference. Now, the name of the business conference is called Getting Down to Business.
Yeah, getting down to business.
This is my Becky voice because I'm on the Wake Up Show. Sorry, Prez. But what I really want to say is getting down to business, okay? Because that's really what it is. When we think we have a business because we have an EIN number, we're incorporated. Now what? Well, now you have to know what you offer and who your audience is. And once you know exactly what you offer, you can present your opportunities or walk through the door of opportunity a lot easier instead of standing there and wasting that opportunity. So
this is what we're gonna do. First thing, we want to highlight the actual benefits of coming to this thing. Okay, now we you know, today's show is about matchmaking because that's one of the major pieces of this conference. But before we get into the weeds of the matchmaking, right, I want to talk about the value of this. First of all, when we wake up in the morning, first thing we want to do is eat. And we got to make sure that we're eating every day, right, guys?
That's right.
So that means that we're feeding you breakfast, we got your lunch, we got your dinner for both days of the conference. That is covered, right? And see, after we come from the matchmaking and all the business that is going on, you have to relax your mind and let your conscience be free. You understand what I'm saying? And so that means that we go into we have our comedy event. And we have our comedy event where we're gonna laugh, we're gonna have some libations, and we gonna do a little networking even while we, you know, doing the comedy thing, right? And then we're gonna be entertained by a world-class singer. I'm talking, oh, come on, man. It's nothing like this. So when we're talking about the relaxation of your mind, when we're talking about the physical feeding of your body, oh, that's covered. That's covered. And see, you spend $235 buying coffee every day with your morning donut, and that stuff don't do nothing for you. But with just this simple $235, we're taking care of your essentials before we even begin to invest in your business. So we got that covered, right?
Everything is covered.
What did I miss? Did I miss anything when it comes to what you're getting?
I'm gonna say this. I thought I heard a little EPMD. Relax your mind, let your body be free. You know, I heard a little hip hop, but you know what? We gonna take this on out to a break like we normally do. You are rocking with the Wake Up Show Chicago, and we will be right back. Drop that for me, Doc.
Are you ready to boost your brand's visibility and share your message with our engaged audience? You can. Become a sponsor of the Wake Up Show Chicago and get your brand in the spotlight. Our show reaches a diverse, dynamic, and dedicated audience. Connect with us to learn more about sponsorship opportunities. Call 309-740-4430 today and let's elevate your brand together. Don't miss out on this chance to make an impact. Call 309-740-4430 now. Hey there, business leaders and entrepreneurs. This is LaDonna Ray from the Wake Up Show Chicago with an exciting update you don't want to miss. We just wrapped up an amazing pre-convention VIP cruise where everyone networked, mingled, and had a blast. But the fun doesn't stop there. It's time to get ready for the 19th annual Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce Business Convention, Getting Down to Business. Mark your calendars for August 7th and 8th at the stunning Paradise Hotel in Peoria, Illinois. Join us for 2 incredible days of networking, learning, and growth. Whether you're a seasoned business owner or just starting out, this convention is your opportunity to connect, collaborate, and elevate your business to new heights. Don't miss our business matchmaking sessions with large corporations that are ready to do business with your Black-owned business. Register now on our website at ilbcc.org. For more information, call the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce at 309-740-4430 or email us at info@ilbcc.org. Don't miss out on the biggest business event of the year, August 7th and 8th, Getting Down to Business. Let's get down to business and make magic happen. This message is brought to you by the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, supporting Black businesses across Illinois and attention, beyond. All entrepreneurs and business owners. Tune into the Wake Up Show Chicago on YouTube for expert insights, valuable resources, and inspiration to grow your Black-owned business. Go to YouTube and search for @Wake Up Show Chicago and hit subscribe and the notification bell to subscribe to the Wake Up Show Chicago. For behind the scenes and in-studio action, don't miss a single episode. Engage with us in real time. Comment live on YouTube and connect with like-minded entrepreneurs. Hosted by Larry D. Ivory, Buddy Love, and MC Pearson. The Wake Up Show Chicago empowers Black-owned businesses powered by Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. Subscribe, engage, and elevate your business journey today.
All right, all right. Welcome back to the Wake Up Show Chicago. I'm LaDonna Ray, and we have a giveaway for you guys.
Yes.
It is one of actually I want to really give a big thank you to Miss Kathy Dale. She was able to be solidify this giveaway. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you call in at 773-591-1690, and I'm going to ask you one question, okay? If you can tell us what the organization, Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce's website is, then you can win a gift card, which is $100 to Two Fish Crab Shack. $100 to Two Fish Crab Shack. Now, here are some restrictions.
Can I
If
call
you are a co-host of the show, the Wake Up Show Chicago, no, you cannot call in.
Oh man.
If you are a affiliate, a friend, a close family member, no, you cannot win this. Okay, those are the rules.
You're being stingy.
I'm not being stingy, but if you call in, it's 773-591-1690. That's 773-591-1690.
Man, prayers, LaDonna. You remember that old school cartoon, that cat called Snagglepuss? And at the end of every show, he would do some way. He'd say, exit stage left. Man, let me tell you something. That's what Buddy Love just did to us.
Yeah.
He said, exit stage left. He done left the studio. He said, I just came in to be a hype man on today. I'm a little offended.
But he's a film star.
He's
working on film production,
He is
so
an
kudos to
up-and-coming
him.
film star.
Yes.
Well, prayers, listen. Everybody, one of the most important parts that a lot of people get excited about when it comes to the annual business conference is the matchmaking. But you know what? There's a lot of people who don't know what matchmaking is. They think that it's speed dating. So if you could illuminate, what the matchmaking is, because that's what our topic on today is. It's the matchmaking session that we will be having at the Black Business Conference down in Peoria with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. So Doc, can you go ahead and illuminate what that is and what is the importance, and why did you feel that it was so important to have this as a component of our business conference?
Well, hey, absolutely, MC and LaDonna. The matchmaking is really one of the highlights of our conference. It's where we have been intentional about identifying companies, whether that be institutions of higher education, junior colleges, corporations, and we've had a conversation with. We've done this for a number of years, so we've gotten good at it. And so we identify firms that we know have a vested interest where they want to improve their diverse spend. Now, once we get them there, we have to then make sure that we find people who are ready, willing, and able. And those are the important words in procurement: ready, willing, and able. What does that mean? Ready means that you're ready in terms of your capability statement, you're ready in terms of your references, and you're really ready to talk about who you are and what value you bring to the business. And in most cases, what makes you a little bit different than someone else, because most of the time people are doing business with someone like you, and you're trying to convince them, quite frankly, that you offer something unique and different, that if they do business with you would add value to the value chain that they do in business. So that's about getting ready for the opportunity. And when you think about it from a business side, this format gives you an opportunity to talk to a lot of businesses. You could have 8 different meetings in one day, and you only have to get one opportunity to change your life in business, just one. And we create those opportunities for you to do just that by being in front of so many different people and getting connected. So, the beauty of the networking session is the matchmaking session is you getting prepared, us preparing the corporations, put them in front of you, and for you to give your best elevator pitch. And I would say that elevator pitch, all of us got an elevator pitch. So if LaDonna was to walk into one of the corporations or one of the universities or higher education, she has to have an elevator pitch to say, here's what I do. So LaDonna, if I was to say to you, I am ISU, or I am University of Illinois, or I am SIU. This is the higher education. And I said to you, and you're sitting in front of me, what would you say to me? How would you compel me to want to do business with you?
I would introduce myself, of course. Hi, I'm LaDonna Ray, and I am the marketing engineer of Ray Consulting. And what we do is we sit down with our customers or our clients or potential clients and identify problem areas that need increased marketing awareness, and we strategize on reaching those audiences based on the language that they speak.
Absolutely. So, MC, you are the master printer. And as I know now, you are the only Black union printer in the state of Illinois, as well as I know. So, if you were in front of ISU uh, or ComEd or Exelon or any of these major corporations, Ameren, what would you say to them as you sat in front of them? What would be your story? Why should they do business with you, MC?
Well, my name is MC Pearson from 25M Printing. We are a veteran-owned union print company based here out of Illinois. Now, first thing that you need to understand, we have 38 products that we can get to any one of your sites or locations in this country within 48 hours. And those products will be from banners to signage to chloroplast, but we also understand what your brand is, what your color is. We're going to make sure that we always represent your brand properly. So whether you also have that Coca-Cola red or that FedEx orange, we are masters in color theory. We're masters in delivering the product on time. And then if your company does not have a marketing team or you need to outsource the graphic design, well, guess what? We are graphic designers first. That's what the 25M stands for. And that's the military designation for multimedia illustrator graphic designers. And so what happens is we become a partner with your marketing team or we become that source that you use for your design and for your print services.
Wait, hey, see what I mean? This is how you get prepared. Now, the other side of this piece, ladies and gentlemen, this is, like you said, this is all about the very reason we exist is to strengthen Black businesses. This election is going to be an important election. It's going to define a lot of things. It's going to determine where this country is headed as a democracy, one way or the other. And we know the only way from poverty to prosperity comes through entrepreneurship and education. And so we are trying to do everything we can, not just to help you grow your business. We want you to create legacy wealth. And I was saying this to a family member of mine. So we got our family union going on, and we got some doctors, some very talented people. But I said to one of the leaders of the family union, I said, how many people do we have in our family that can write $1 million check? And he said, I don't know anyone that can do that. I said, then we have not succeeded yet. Legacy wealth comes through creating your business and being in a position to hire family members, to hire people of color, and to grow your business where it creates a legacy of wealth and influence, political clout, economic clout. That's where legacy wealth, that's where we have to get to. But the only way we can get to that is to build companies that have a particular niche in the marketplace and make sure that we hone our skills so that we're the best at what we do. So when people think about printing, if they think about marketing, they're thinking about you. That's what we want to do because we need you to create legacy wealth so you can put your kids to college, so you can give money to nonprofits and really make an impact upon all kinds. You can contribute money to healthcare. You can contribute when you got billions of dollars, then you can do all kinds of things. This is what this is all about. So we create this environment, ladies and gentlemen, to come down and network with people just like you so you can throw it down and make a lot of money. That's what this is about. So
That's
I'm going to
right.
turn it back to you, LaDonna. What do you think about that?
Man, I am excited about it. It's always good to see people win, especially our people of color. So I'm really excited about it. I will be there as per usual. And we do have a caller since we're not going to go to commercial break. I know I prepped everyone and let them know that what our commercial breaks are. but we're going to skip the 9:30 break and we're going to go ahead and grab our caller that's been patiently waiting. Caller, you are on the air, Reverend Al Sampson.
Yes, I wanted to just say thank you for giving me access. I'm here at 101st and Wallace with my black farmers from Arkansas, and they got the purple hull peas, speckled butter beans, baby lima beans, mixed vegetable, English peas, frozen, cut green beans, turnip greens, mustards, collards, and even the pecans. This is Brother Doolittle with his beloved wife, and they've been growing for us for the last 25, 30 years. And we're asking our community to come on out because these prices are great prices, and it's the food of our ancestors.
So, Reverend Al Sampson, are you saying that's great. Thank you for sharing that. What do you say about coming to the convention that's coming up on August 7th and 8th? Maybe they can also come out, including yourself, to the
right.
convention so that they can work with larger corporations and get access to those prices and that good quality food that you just mentioned.
Hey, Donald, let me mention this, Reverend Sampson. Let me mention this. The Department of Correction told me that they're looking for fresh fruits and vegetables.
That's right.
And we're going to make sure that they're there so that they can purchase, because guess what? We're in the correctional system. Unfortunately, too many of us. So
You know
I
what,
get back to you, Reverend Sampson.
And you know what, Doc?
Well, that's great. What I'm going to do is introduce you to Brother Doolittle, and he'll give you his number so that we can communicate with them, because the growing season, he's the only farmer that has a cooperative out of Arkansas A&M in Pine Bluff, and then in Mississippi, Alcorn in Mississippi, they do frozen vegetables.
And see, Reverend
And
Al
then-
Sampson, I don't mean to interrupt, but the
Sure.
way that you're speaking about this is just what we're talking about with the matchmaking.
That's right.
And when you're sitting with
Right.
these larger corporations and you're rattling off the list of fresh produce and goods that you have and the services that you have and the price point advantage, this is just what we're talking about when you're sitting down at the matchmaking. And what makes it matchmaking is the short amount of time that you have to talk to these larger corporations, but you have it ready and ready to go. So kudos to you, Reverend Sampson. Please make sure that we need to have a way to get in touch with you. Are you on social media?
Yes.
Okay.
But I like to deal with you all directly.
Okay. I'm going to
My
give you the
number-
phone number.
My number
Now
is
remember, you
77
giving a number on the air. You okay with everybody having your phone number?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm a public public person.
Okay. All right. What's your
But-
phone number?
773-445-7125, and they'll be here all day. And then on top of that, I want you to just say hello to Brother Doolittle. Can you do that for me?
Absolutely. Hello. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Reverend Al Sampson. Bye-bye for now.
And so that's one of the things we're talking about. So, the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, we had a when we did lobby day, and we were able to engage with the Department of Corrections. And one of the things Department of Corrections said was this: when we put out bids, we get the same 4 or 5 vendors that apply for those bids, and they do want diversity in their suppliers. So with them being at the matchmaking, this is going to give small businesses an opportunity to actually do business with the state of Illinois, with the Department of Corrections. So when we talk about those farmers that have fresh food and they have these great price points, well, those farmers, you want to show up to the matchmaking, because now you're not dealing with just the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. We're giving you a direct connect, an opportunity to give your elevator pitch, to provide your capability statement, and have a direct conversation with the Department of Corrections. And then they will then in turn also let you know exactly how to do business with them. Where is it that you register? Where do you see the procurement opportunities so that you can get them in your email, or you can access their website. They literally give you the cheat codes so that you can do business with them. And that is why. So, Reverend Sampson was saying, hey, we got these black farmers and everything. You know what? I hear you. But when you want to go to the next level, you want to be at the business conference.
Hey,
And that's
MC,
yes,
hey,
sir.
let me say this is that one of the other real benefits of coming to the conference and being connected to the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce is that we know sometimes, even when you do the matchmaking, that sometimes people get busy and they don't follow up. Well, that's why the chamber is there, because we make sure if you call us and they haven't followed up, we get in contact with those individuals and say, guess what? I have Reverend Al Sampson, who's been trying to reach you, and I need you to give him a call back, or you're going to have some problems with me. I'm going to put you on blast. So I need you to follow up because we want to celebrate victory. And how we play the game is that it's not just about, when you go and do your presentation, it's to follow up with the chamber on top of it to keep pressure on the people to do the right thing, whether that be the Department of Corrections. All of the universities and colleges are buying fresh vegetables. They're feeding students to make sure they're healthy and strong. So there's an enormous amount of opportunity, but the chamber has to keep pushing the envelope to make sure that they don't forget about their commitment. And then we celebrate them winning so they get a chance to feel good, because we tell people when Wind Creek hires someone, we're telling people Wind Creek hired this company, it hired that company. It's good PR for them. It's good for us. So it really makes good business sense across the board.
Can you give me just a few examples of companies that have come out to the business matchmaking in the previous years for the conference that have actually elevated their businesses because of the matchmaking?
Sure. Every time we have a matchmaking session, we end up with people from all industries who are there. We've had media companies who have gotten opportunities. When we first started, WVON, as well as Dorothy LaVelle and Carl West, when we did matchmaking years ago, it was with the lottery, and we were able to kind of help things happen. And they've been doing business with the lottery forever. We've had people like security companies who were able
Oh,
to do business
HEB.
with ComEd and do business with Ameren. We've had engineering firms from Michael Sutton to different companies in the engineering space who had contracts. So everything that we're doing, we're knocking the ball out of the park. And it just makes good business sense, LaDonna, and to our
Mhm.
listening audience, to be connected with someone that can help you market your business, help you get in front of the people, help you to advocate when you run into a snag. It's make good business sense to do it. And guess what? You don't have to pay us an arm and a leg to put us on staff, but we're your extended staff in terms of making things happen.
Yes, I agree. One thing that I can speak from a business owner perspective is that we tend to go after the low hanging fruit. I got that term from actually MC would talk. We would have these meetings in the morning, and low hanging fruit was how we paid our bills immediately. So those are for those of you that have a business or are thinking about a business, low hanging fruit is the money right on the table, right in front of you that you're going to get right now. But when it comes to working with larger corporations, you have to be ready to cultivate, nurture, and be patient because that can take a little bit of time. You may have got your foot in the door. They want a proposal, they want an RFP, they want all of these, they have requirements, yes, because they have to be fair about this. But once you have your capability statement before them and your resume and your list of works that you've done, and be honest about it, because if you haven't done anything, be honest about it, because I remember giving someone a chance and they did fabulous. So once you do this, you have to be ready to be patient enough to work with long-term relationships, because it's a marathon at that point, and that can be life-changing contracts that can come into your own business.
And let's talk about this. You just said capability statements, right? And we're talking about preparing to get ready to come to this conference. And so a lot of people don't even understand what capability statements, but you understand what a resume is. And on a resume, we're talking about what our goals and aspirations are, what our focus is. And then we go into the history. We have our education on there. We have our work history. And we're basically letting employers know what it is that we can do and what our experiences are. And so what a capability statement is, it's the resume for your business. It's what you focus on. It's your opportunity to be concise with exactly what it is that you do. And then it's also, there's different pieces of that capability statement which are important. I remember just recently with Strategic Solutions, one of the friends of the chamber, and Terry Simmons, we had the Energy Summit at Malcolm X, and the chamber was a partner with that. And one of the things that happened there is one of our great friends over at O'Hare Airport, they came with a catalog, and that catalog had in it the NAS codes, or the NIC or the NIC codes, as some people would call them, of all of the services that they need. So if you don't know what NAS codes or NIC codes are, they are a designated code for all of these different industries, all of these different products that the federal government or places like the airport that they purchase on a regular basis. Well, they came with a catalog of every single NAS code, products and services that they need. And so a capability statement will tell a potential partner for you that's going to be here at the event all of the products and services that you offer, and they're specific. And so you want to prepare your capability statement. And what we've done is we want to help you guys out. If you go to our show notes, we guys gave you links to some capability statements that you can glean from. See, we come with resources at the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to continue it right after the break.
You're listening to the Wake Up Show Chicago.
Hey there, business leaders and entrepreneurs. This is LaDonna Ray from the Wake Up Show Chicago with an exciting update you don't want to miss. We just wrapped up an amazing pre-convention VIP cruise where everyone networked, mingled, and had a blast. But the fun doesn't stop there. It's time to get ready for the 19th annual Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce Business Convention, Getting Down to Business. Mark your calendars for August 7th and 8th at the stunning Paradise Hotel in Peoria, Illinois. Join us for 2 incredible days of networking, learning, and growth. Whether you're a seasoned business owner or just starting out, this convention is your opportunity to connect, collaborate, and elevate your business to new heights. Don't miss our business matchmaking sessions with large corporations that are ready to do business with your Black-owned business. Register now on our website at ilbcc.org. For more information, call the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce at 309-740-4430 or email us at info@ilbcc.org. Don't miss out on the biggest business event of the year, August 7th and 8th, Getting Down to Business. Let's get down to business and make magic happen. This message is brought to you by the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, supporting Black businesses across Illinois and beyond. Attention, all entrepreneurs and business owners. Tune into the Wake Up Show Chicago on YouTube for expert insights, valuable resources, and inspiration to grow your Black-owned business. Go to YouTube and search for @WakeUpShowChicago and hit subscribe and the notification bell to subscribe to the Wake Up Show Chicago. For behind the scenes and in-studio action, don't miss a single episode. Engage with us in real time. Comment live on YouTube and connect with like-minded entrepreneurs. Hosted by Larry D. Ivory, Buddy Love, and MC Pearson. The Wake Up Show Chicago empowers Black-owned businesses, powered by Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. Subscribe, engage, and elevate your business journey today.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Show Chicago. I'm LaDonna Ray here with MC and, of course, President Larry Ivory. You're listening to the Wake Up Show Chicago because you are smart. There you go.
Come on now. Come on now.
Oh my goodness. All right, so we still have our giveaway for the dinner for $100, the 2 Fish Crab Shack. If you can answer our question, what is our website? Now, it was in a couple of commercials. I don't know if you heard them, but if you wrote it down, then now you know what the website is. And the phone number is 773-591-1690. Now, Reverend Al Sampson called in earlier. He said, please give a shout out to Brother Doolittle. So shout out, I want to say Dr. Doolittle. Why? Shout out Brother Doolittle with the Black Farms over there. Also, if you have, we were talking about the companies that you get to sit with. We didn't say any specifics, but Prez, if you can tell us what companies or give us a glimpse of what companies are going, go ahead, MC. I think MC has this question framed, so I'm going to step back.
So Prez, we talked about having our capability statements, and we're talking about, we're about to talk about how to research these companies and how important it is. And I know we don't have the final list of all the companies that are going to be here at the matchmaking, but if you could just give us 1 or 2 of the companies that are going to be at the matchmaking, that's going to crystallize this research portion that we want to highlight. So, Prez, you got 1 or 2 for us?
Yeah, I do. First of all, United Airlines is going to participate in the matchmaking session. ISU, U of I, Ameren, Constellation, People Gas, Nicor, Verizon's, AT&T. I mean, we have so many different companies that are participating in the matchmaking department. We're reaching out to the Department of Corrections. We normally have the Capital Development Board. We're going to have Jamie Ree and her team, who does a phenomenal job when it comes to opening doors and really walking you through the process. And my hat's off to Jamie. She's a dear friend, and she's one of the best people when we think about procurement and being an advocate and opening doors. And we even with the University of Illinois, with Charlotte Roberts and with Danielle Green, they work hard to make sure they're opening doors for our businesses. So we will have over 25 different companies that will be at the table, ready to do business, from all the utility companies to, like I said, U of I, colleges, universities, Constellation. I think Joe Dominguez just got acknowledged as one of the top CEOs in the country with the new company that was formed called Constellation. They were on the board. They told me, Larry, we've met so many good people. We're looking forward to doing business. And that's really what the cruise was all about also, because we had people come up to me and give me a call and say, Larry, Aetna, Better Health, Ken King was in the house with Jerry Fulmer, and Aetna is looking at doing business with African Americans. So you have so many ways of connecting. And guys, it doesn't exclude all of the Black companies that you will have a chance to build relationships with. One of the other highlights of the conference is that we're bringing the country of Zimbabwe into Peoria, and they are ready to do business with Black people. They have 62 natural minerals that, from gold to diamond to lithium to granite, the list goes on and on. They are looking for ways of doing trade. They will be signing a MOU with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, and the Exam Expo will also be signing a MOU with the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. And then in November, we are taking a delegation over to Zimbabwe, where Victoria Falls is located, one of the most beautiful places on planet Earth. And we're going to hang out, do business, and be in very powerful meetings. This all happens at the conference. And you think about it as a business person, when this happens, you got opportunities to really network and see so many different people. I mean, it would be foolish, quite frankly, not to try to get yourself involved and engaged with so many opportunities and so many other professionals. You know, you got Dr. Sterling, who's a healthcare expert who just came out with a book called Taking Care of Your Health, Straight No Chaser. I mean, it's an awesome opportunity, and we have fun at the same time. A world-class fashion show, entertainment, and evening entertainment just before we close out, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to miss it.
You know what I told Prez, I said, give me one or two. He gave us the full Monty. So you know what? Listen, next week, you got to listen next week. So in next week's show notes, we're going to give you guys the list of the companies that are going to be at the matchmaking. Because see, one of the things that I often get impressed about is when somebody can come in and tell me about my business. They've researched me, and they able to tell me what they can do for me. They able to tell me a little bit about my history and how their products and services align with my company. And so with that in mind, one of the keys is research. LaDonna Ray, how do we do research on some of these companies? I mean, where would I find the information? Because I can hear somebody saying, I don't know anything about them. How do I begin to find this information? Prez or LaDonna? How do we crack that open so that we are well informed about these corporations and we can further target, we can decide who it is that we want to target, that we want to get a meeting in front of once we're down there?
Well, you can go to their website, and when you scroll down to the bottom, because all the fruits and berries are at the top, but if you go down to the bottom of a website, any corporate website, most likely you'll see things like corporate. Okay. If you do not, then you can always go to the About Us. About Us will tell you about the company. And then it's always a good idea to go to their programs and services. And programs is different than services. So if they have programs, that is outreach, usually for the community and for other businesses. And then services is what they actually do. Now, if you're able to go to the table with this information, you've already loaded your gun. Okay. And you're ready to fire off when you're sitting at the table. Again, our phone number is 773-591-1690. And another thing is, Mike, I know that I just want to definitely be on board with congratulating you for being the first Black-owned veteran union printing company, 25M. So now that you got your seal of the deal, what you giving away? You got something for me? Because I need some help. You know what I'm saying? I need some free stuff.
Okay, so listen. All right. So
hey, Mike, they ain't good business, man. I want you to know that. That's not good business. Don't give away nothing.
Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Prez, we actually got something, okay? We want to support all of those people, all of those businesses who are registering to come to the conference. So this is what we're doing. 25M Printing is doing this, okay? So you're going to have to contact us, reach out to us. If you got a garbage logo, your logo is small, it's pixelated. Anytime somebody try to blow it up, right? And the original graphic designer is gone. You can contact us. We're going to redraw your logo for you. We call it logo restoration. We're going to do it for free. We're going to make sure you're looking good.
How do they get in touch with you, Mike?
708-398-3232. And this is for the people who are registering for the conference. I'm a chamber member. I need you to register for the conference, and we're going to make sure you look good.
All right.
That is it. Go.
We got callers, man. All right.
Caller,
you're on the air. Hi, Jeanette. Hello. Welcome to the Wake Up Show Chicago. Can you hear us? Jeanette, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. Hi. In like 2 minutes. Welcome to the Wake Up Show Chicago.
Thank you.
Will you be at the conference?
Yes, I will be. I will be there.
And what is your business?
Beauty wear.
That's
I'm a fashion designer.
I need some fashion in my life.
So we had a giveaway. Were you calling in? Did you have the answer for our giveaway, Miss Jeanette?
Yeah.
I do.
What?
Wait a minute. Hold up now. I know this voice. I can't do it. Because if that's the case, we got a couple of callers.
I know the answer, but
yeah. Hi, Jeanette.
Hi, LaDonna.
Hello.
Hey, make it happen, guys. She called in. She wins.
I just said no. Because do you know what this means? You know what this means, Prez? Me and Jeanette going.
She was on the boat.
And I was too. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back to my.
Prince said
Let me
she-
go back to my
Prince said
Becky.
she a winner.
Hold on. I think somebody else has the answer too. What's the answer, Jeanette, to the question, the quiz that we had? We said, what is the website to the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce?
It's ilbcc.org.
That's it.
That's
You
wrong.
win.
It is not correct. Oh, wait, it is. It's correct. Good job. Congratulations. All right. Hold on for us, Jeanette. All right, Lorenzo, you're on the air. Good morning. Thank you for calling the Wake Up Show Chicago.
Hey, good morning, Wake Up Show. Hey, I wanted to call and just say, hey, I was one of the members on the cruise. Had an awesome time. Had a chance to connect with some amazing people. I always say, listen, if you are one of those people who talk about, hey, look, Black people don't like to collaborate, that we don't like to network, and you didn't show up to the cruise, then you missed out on it. And and if you didn't take action to get your tickets for the cruise, listen, let me just say this: action without execution is just a hallucination. I'm gonna say it again: action without execution is just a hallucination. And you got to take action. If you wasn't on the cruise, then you don't understand what it was or what it felt like to be able to network and collaborate with other Black business owners and people that are doing business. I had a chance to introduce my gift to other people who are looking for my gift to help them out in business. So I'm saying this: if you missed out, hey, look, we got the conference coming.
Did you miss the boat? I just had to say that.
Did you miss the boat? Well, you know
missed
what?
the boat.
I like what Brother Lorenzo said. We're talking about all the companies that are going to be at the matchmaking, but you are also going to be able to network with other Black business owners, other Black businesses that are coming down there. And see, listen, if you're in business, you have a product that you think people need. Just like you said, you got a duty, obligation, and responsibility to introduce your company to other companies who need your services.
Does Lorenzo know? Does Lorenzo know? I know we get ready to shut down. Lorenzo, do you know the website for the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce?
Ooh, let me see. Would it be ilbcc.org?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
And that is where you register for the business conference. Come on now. Wake it up, wake it up, wake it up.
So, Prez, did he win too?
He won also. Yeah, that's it.
Oh my goodness!
I'm trying to get to that.
Congratulations,
Winner,
Lorenzo.
chicken dinner. So we got 2 winners on this morning. We know how we gonna take care of that. This is awesome. So
Hey, MC and LaDonna, before we sign off, ladies and gentlemen, at the cruise we had iPads, Apple Watches, spa. We had all kind. At the conference, we're going to have enormous giveaways to win money and to make things happen. So I just want to come out, have some fun, and enjoy a wonderful day in Peoria. Free parking, no cost for parking. It's going to be a great time. And in 2025, we're going to host it at the new casino at Wind Creek. Is where we're going to host it 2025 in South Suburbs at the Wind Creek Casino and Hotel.
All
All right, that's it. So listen, we're going to get Jeanette and Lorenzo. We're going to get your information offline. We're going to make sure you guys get these gifts. We want to thank you for listening to the Wake Up Show Chicago, powered by the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. You guys hit that website, ilbcc.org, register, and we're going to get this on next week. We're going to be doing one more thing for the conference. We're going to be getting you guys ready. LaDonna, I'm going to let you have our final words.
All right. And go to our Facebook page and social media platforms. Facebook page, you just look for The Wake Up Show Chicago. And on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Those subscriptions are going up slowly. Don't be afraid. It's free. Okay? We'll see you next Saturday on The Wake Up Show Chicago.
Peace.
Follow us across the socials at The Wake Up Show Chicago. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. It's The Wake Up Show every Saturday morning at 9, where change begins with every sunrise. Welcome to The Wake Up Show Chicago.
The talk of Chicago is 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
I'm Vanessa Tyler.
And I'm Mike Stevens on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
A Black woman's dream vacation nightmare could be coming to an end in hours. Although Sharita Greer has been stuck in the Turks and Caicos since a Mother's Day trip last month, she is going before a local judge, hoping she will be fined for unknowingly having 2 bullets in her bag. She could have gotten 12 years. She says it was an honest mistake.
It fell up under the bottom of the flap on, in my carry-on. And there was no way possible that I could see it because it's a flap in the